What's up, gardeners? Bearded Texas Gardener here, answering a question. People ask me all the time, why do you make your own soil? Why do you waste time? Just go to the big box store or a nursery and go get something that's already made. The experts have already done it. Well, yeah, that's true. Um, However, I'm one of those guys who loves science and loves to know what's in things. And there are certain things that I really think are great for plants based on what I've heard, what I've learned, what I've read. And I really want to make sure that my soil has that for my plants. Now, when you go to the big box stores, you're going to see like succulent cacti ones, potting soil, garden soil, um, raised beds soil. Listen, all that is nonsense. All that is just meant to charge you more money. This is what I found out. For me, myself, and I, in San Antonio, Texas, Zone 9B, this is what works best for my plants, both inside and outside. So I make this for a fraction of the cost it would take me to get um, 5 gallons of this, right? Because ideally, those pre-made ones come in the affordable values in just 8 quarts, right? Um, and that's not cool, right? So even if it's 2 cubic feet, it's still not enough, right? So what I did is I compiled some ingredients to make sure that my plants got everything I needed. So this is what you would be getting. Okay, you'd be getting azomite. Azomite is probably one of the most powerful nutrient concoctions that I have found. The Dirt Doctor, the Bob Webster on South Texas Gardening, they swear by this, and so do I. This is actually very powerful if you want to get some good nutrients in order to make your roots stronger and your blooms larger. Now you could also use it for the lawn, right? But I'm putting it in the soil for soil preparation. Dried molasses. Who the hell knew? When you open this up, right? When you open this up, it smells like cereal. I almost want to take some milk to it and eat it. But I don't. I use it for my plants. What dried molasses does is it creates a situation where biological processes begin happening inside the soil, especially when you wet it and especially when you activate it. So you want to make sure that you get enough biology going on in order to make sure your plants are well taken care of. Now here's something that you're gonna raise your eyebrows to, I'm sure. I'm not gonna lift it because it's rather awkward to do, but lava sand. Lava sand to me is it's so interesting. I mean, in all rights, it shouldn't have any drainage properties, right? Because it's so thick and compacts. But yet it's used especially for drainage, number one. And number two, it ends up getting, nutrients to the plants. You see those plumerias there? Holy Moses, when I repotted them and put lava sand in them, geez Louise, did they end up perking up. It was amazing. So I put lava sand in mine. Now I don't put too much because not all plants react well to lava sand, but I do want the aeration and porosity, as well as to help retain a bit of moisture, right? Because in the outside heat, if you're not retaining moisture a little bit more, especially in the summer, things dry up really quickly, and you want that little cushion for moisture, right? Now those are the amendments, right? What else do I put in? Well, you need the dirt, you need the soil, you need the nutrients. So my grandfather used to use this religiously outside of just main actual cow manure. But black Black cow is great because it's not only cow manure, but it's composted cow manure, right? So you're going to end up having a hell of a lot more nutrients than just the actual manure. It doesn't really smell because it's composted, okay? So that's a plus. But it has great effects on the growth and the blooms of different ornamentals that I work with. And then for the base of the whole soil, I try to always go Texas native, right? Because it's whatchamacallit, it's native to our area, right? So it's not, look at that hair, for God's sakes. It's bad enough it's gray and white, but now it's all wild and crazy. All right, pay no attention to that. So anyway, so here's the deal. I use that topsoil for the base, and then I put it all in my trusty Home Depot bucket, which you can get at Home Depot for about $4 with the lid. But here's the deal. Here are the ratios. Okay, you got to remember this. It's 3-2-1. Okay, I do 3 of the topsoil scoops, and let me show you my scoop. It's my old barbecue sauce maker or pan, whatever you want to call it. And on here, so you have 20 ounces at its full capacity. So I do 3 of these scoops of the soil, 2 scoops of the manure, and 1 scoop of the lava sand. Okay, so you're getting 60 ounces, 40 ounces, and 20 ounces as you go down, right? 60 ounces of the soil, 40 ounces of the manure compost concoction, and then 20 ounces of the lava sand. Then you ask, well, what about the dried molasses? I try to get at least half a cup into the mix, and here I'll try to get a cup, right? Now, if you notice, I already did one. I already put that mixture in one time, so I'm going to do it again, probably about 2 more times to fill up this 5-gallon bucket. But I'm going to give you a word to the wise. Mix it every time you do it, because unless you have one of those like industrial mixers that'll do it, I don't. I just repurpose, different tools that'll help me mix. But unless you have one of those industrial ones, it's going to be very hard to mix 5 gallons worth of this beautiful goodness. Okay. So you have a little time here. What did I just plant? I'll tell you what I just planted. And if you are in San Antonio, you want to go to Facebook and you want to follow Maria Rocha's Plants. Maria Rocha's Plants. Trust me on this. Do you see this baby right here? This sage? Do you see it? Am I getting it right? Right there. See it? Beautiful sage. It's a fall sage, right? It's a fall season sage. $7. $7. I couldn't believe it. Anywhere else it's 10 to 15. And then I also got a red yucca. Look at this. Red yucca. Right here. This red yucca. You know how much it was? $5.95. Can you believe this nonsense? She has the greatest prices. She has great plants. Other than her, I recommend Pookie's over on Penn Road. And I recommend Evergreen Gardens. And of course, the big ones, Rainbow, Shades of Green. Bob Webster's Bob Webster's Nursery is the Valhalla for plant lovers. Garden Center on Bandera. Actually, I like Garden Center more than Rainbow Gardens. Rainbow Gardens. And Fanix and Millburgers. Those are my go-tos, man. Those are my go-tos. But Maria Rocha is on Facebook. Follow her. She won't be there this coming weekend, but she will be the following weekend. Anyway, stay gardening. Get your hands dirty. See y'all later.